But should you cross any lines and make any mums feel
I
bad,
don't want to suck on a lemon or do some hot sauce.
we could wax your legs.
How can you not judge or think that is weird? Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode
Of the Unhelpful Parenting Podcast. I'm Beck.
Sam.
And we are really excited. I am really
I was
excited.
going to say,
Sam's not.
I'm not.
So, topic of conversation today is going to be around pregnancy cravings and weird things mums have cried over. We've had lots of people, hundreds of people send in their funny stories and they're hilarious. But dads, don't go anywhere if this isn't usually your sort of, we're not going to talk about birth, don't worry. It's safe. We're laughing, fun, safe place for all parents.
Today.
No icky. But there will be a good dose of hot sauce and proper hot sauce. And
No one can see the label. You didn't even point the label at there you go.
there it is. So
For those of you listening, it's Frank's extra.
I made sure I got the extra hot one.
Red
So
sauce?
Sam has no idea what this is for.
Red hot, extra
but
hot.
He's going to find out.
Cayenne pepper sauce.
And lemons. I've got some lemons as well. So there's going to be a bit of fun coming up. But before we get into that, we'll start with our yays and nays. Each week we like to catch up with kind of a high or a low. And Sam always takes an opportunity to tell a dad joke. So
I have more.
Oh, okay. Well, look out. Well, let's start with the yays and nays.
Mm-hmm.
And mine's more of a double nay, but I felt like you'd be okay with me sharing it because one of them's just an embarrassing story that happened to me this week that I haven't told you about yet.
A double neg is a positive.
True. Okay, there we go. Well, first was we have one of our children's birthdays on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And they are strong-willed and very stubborn, but independent is not one of the words I'd use. Very happy for us to do everything for them, to the point that we had the conversation while I took her to the toilet in the park saying...
Oh, her. Gee, I wonder who it is.
Whose birthday was it? She turns to me and she's like, Mummy, because it's my birthday, can you wipe my bum? I was like...
Valid.
Excuse me, wipe your own bum. But no, that wouldn't fly. She was adamant. Her birthday, you can wipe my bum. She's like, I don't like wiping it.
So she got her bum wiped, didn't she?
Oh, yes.
Needs to push over.
Oh, can you wipe my bum because it's my birthday?
Yeah. No. And then you walk away.
Oh, I love her so much, but oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Anyway, my other one was not her, so it's all right. So I was out with our 3-year-old, and as you know, he tends to walk with his eyes down, doesn't look where he's going, all over the place. He ran into someone quite hard, and it was a bit of a moment. And as I usually do, they're at the age where they're learning manners, they're learning what to say. And so I usually prompt them with, okay, in this situation, you say thank you, or in this one. So I turned to him and I said, say sorry, Hartley. And I didn't realize that the stranger turned around and was like, sorry, and then kept walking so fast that before I computed, they thought I was telling them to say sorry to our son. So there's this stranger out there that thinks there's this really crazy mum out there whose son ran into them, and then she made them apologize to him. It's like, if you waited a second, you would have realized I was trying to tell our son to say sorry to you.
Or it's not that complicated and old mate just didn't want to borrow it and just said sorry and walked off.
No, they looked at me like real confused and apologetic and was like, and I was so confused. I'm like, why did they look at me like that? And then I was like, wait, they think I was telling them to say sorry. So anyway.
Yeah. Awkward.
That's my awkward moment.
I'd look at you funny too.
I know. I was like, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my child that should have been looking at where they were going.
Anyway. Yeah, fun.
What's yours?
Speaking of, finished swimming lessons today, putting him back in the car. He's like, I'm having such a great day. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I was like, great. We're like an hour in. Let's kick this off. And he goes, yeah. He's like, I had a great day on holidays. Aww. I was like, oh. And he was like, big water slide and yeah, Anyway,
Cute.
that was a cute little moment.
Lifetime memories.
Yep. My nay is, that was my yay. My nay was just energy levels, getting back into the new year. Also, it's the 22nd of January. What the F? But
I feel like it's hard in the new year because we're parents. Energy levels are naturally low. We don't get much sleep. Everything's interrupted. High energy is needed to look after children.
This is me on a V today. Like, I'm struggling.
But it's the start of the year, so society as a whole is generally motivated and woo, new year, new me, let's go do this. And us parents are like, I'm still tired.
Yeah.
Still tired over here.
I didn't get rest. Like, even holidays is not rest with kids.
New Year's, same sleep deprivation.
Literally. Anyway, so.
I feel ya.
I'm sure many people do. So, but on that note, I have some dad jokes.
Okay.
First one made me think of pregnancy because it is all related to smells. And I feel like pregnant women's smells are heightened a little bit. So you could smell stuff that I couldn't.
Smell everything.
One big difference between men and women is that if a woman says, smell this, it usually smells nice. Can confirm. I never make her smell something nice. It's always stanky. 9 months really isn't that long, but to some it can feel like maternity.
A what?
Maternity. Instead of eternity. These next two may get cut.
Bring it on.
But they're good. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb?
What?
You can unscrew a light bulb.
I'll let you keep that one. That's funny.
Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
Why?
Because Ken came in a different box.
You can keep them. They're actually funny. They're good ones.
Anyway.
Well,
so that's it.
Have you got all of that out?
Yes, but I'm not looking forward to the next bit.
Is there anything else about pregnancy and childbirth?
I'm sure I can go dig out something.
Okay, well, I say that because for those of you who've been around the podcast before, you would know that Sam can quite often be quite judgmental and harsh sometimes. He's a big teddy bear. He actually is. But because we're talking about things that you can't relate to and have no empathy for.
You sounded like you were trying to convince people. No, he's a teddy bear. Promise. No, he actually is nice.
No, you're an amazing dad.
Promise.
I know you're a good
person.
I'm
an amazing dad. I'm not an amazing person. I'm not a nice person, but I'm an amazing dad.
No, but like when we're talking, sometimes you're the wild card that can say things that I'm like, no, mate, you got to cut that out. Like there's no way.
I know not many people give me a microphone. This is why I'm here.
So because of that, I wanted to safeguard this conversation for the women that have sent all of these hilarious things in.
Uh-oh.
Should you say anything mean or judgmental, you have to take a spoon of hot sauce or suck on a lemon. This is safe-proofing our podcast episode.
What do we count as mean or whatever?
I will let you know as we go. You have to comment and have fun, but should you cross any lines and make any mums feel bad?
I don't want to suck on a lemon or do some hot sauce. I'm not.
So be nice, but have fun.
This isn't a safe place for me.
Well, if that's what we got to do. I really actually wanted to get like a TENS machine so you could have like a contraction, but I also was really disorganized and this was the closest thing I could get. But if you have enough hot sauce, you might be having contractions later tonight.
Okay.
Also, actually, while we're here, I'm still not okay after last week.
It's because you're soft.
Do we need to test this out?
No. We're not in the segment yet.
Okay, well, be careful because I will make you do that next time. You
also
were so mean to me.
was not. It's a phrase.
You called me an elephant.
I can't help that the phrase is a little bit cruel.
We're not going to completely relive the moment. You have to go back to the last episode if you're listening now. Sam called me an elephant.
I said...
Elephants never forget.
A joke about women reminding you that nothing would happen if you just listened to them.
Yeah.
And then you called me an elephant. And I always say this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, an elephant never forgets.
So I vote.
It's the phrase.
I mean, you were good afterwards. You apologised for saying it. But you did also say you'd make it up to me. So I want to know, I'm going to put this to like public vote and I'm going to put a poll out there to see what should the punishment or what should you do to make it up to me be. You called me an elephant. What should we do to fix that? So guys, send in your suggestions, whether it's a month of nappies or I don't know, send me for day spa day.
The amount of crap
we might
you
just
say
want
to me.
You eat more hot sauce.
The amount of crap you say to me, I'll get nothing.
We could wax your legs.
I'm putting this to crap you say and I get none of this.
I've never ever called you an elephant.
No, you've called me plenty worse.
Anyway,
and I get nothing.
Well, it obviously hasn't hurt your feelings enough for you to remember it long enough to make you want to make me make it up to you.
I'm just not cruel, revengeful.
No, you're just cruel and said awful things. So anyway, we're not going to dwell on this much longer because I'm just excited to see what comes through and we will see, hot sauce might make a comeback next week. You never know. But with all that being said, the question we put out there, don't start shaking your head. We are going into the segment. This is hot sauce lemon territory. So what were your weirdest cravings? That's one of the questions we put out there. So we had lots of the typical ones, lots of pickles.
Pickles and all that crap.
Shout out to Toby, who when I was pregnant with our first went out and got me a whole
Sunday cup of Macca's.
Yeah, went to Macca's and asked them to get me a whole cup of pickles. This is my favourite person. I liked him more than you at that point.
Shocker.
Lots of hot chips.
Food over husband, who'd have thought.
During pregnancy. Excuse me? Are we about to do the first?
It's me stating facts. Move on.
Hot chips. One of our babies are made out of hot chips. Like, that's literally all I ate for one of them.
Well, they're not, but anyway, continue.
Frozen grapes, big one. We had at least 2 people send in that they were craving.
Frozen grapes would be disgusting.
No, people love them.
Wouldn't they just go mushy and skin a bit of grapes?
Are you being judgmental about that craving? I feel like that's a little bit judgmental.
I'm just saying frozen grapes would be like gross texturally.
Yeah, well.
Because the skin would go, yeah.
Of all of the cravings, it's not actually too bad. Just wait till we get into this. We had at least 2 people send in lime milkshakes.
What?
Lime flavoured milkshakes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's weird.
Yeah, well, it seems to be a thing. Like at least 2 people
There's
sent that
like
in.
lime pump stuff at milkshakes. That's weird.
We also had multiple people send in fish burgers from Macca's, which makes me wonder whether that's why they're still on the menu because I feel like I've never ever seen, like that's not something I would ever go order.
The fish or fillet or whatever.
The fillet of fish or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever the bloody thing is.
Yeah, that came up a couple of times. I actually remember my mum, who's complete vegetarian, she told me one of us kids, she craved the fillet of fish Macca's burgers.
You're lacking whatever's in fish.
Yeah, some sort of omega, whatever.
Mind you, it's probably not even fish.
Yeah.
It's Macca's.
So someone sent in pickles in gravy. So they were craving pickles, but they wanted the pickles in gravy was one that was sent in.
Okay.
Are we being judgmental right now?
Move on. Don't go digging because I'll give you nothing otherwise.
Mine is on this table. One of our children, I craved lemons and they didn't even taste sour. People looked at me like I was a crazy person. I'd sit there and peel them.
Sat there and peeled them and sucked on them.
And ate them like mandarins.
No, oranges.
Oranges, yep. And I loved them. I don't know what it was, whether I just needed a high dose of vitamin C, but they were not sour. And I just loved them. You should test it. Are these sour, babe? Come on. Test it.
No.
You know you want to.
No.
It's content.
Actually, all right, free pass.
Yeah.
You're a freaking weirdo. Oh. No, that's sour. Yeah. No, I'm good.
You don't want to eat it all?
No.
Yeah. So that was my weird craving. But compared to some of these, this lady sent in, my auntie craved gravel and would chew on it. I think maybe she had some kind of iron deficiency, which like I've heard of a lot of people having these like.
Well, chalk or stone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So someone else.
They used to lick bricks.
Yeah. Someone else sent in, I think chalk is further down the list. Someone sent in. I'm watching you for your reaction to see if it turns judgmental. My weird craving was the dusty smell coming out of the car aircon when you turned the car on. Yeah, that was a look of judgment. That was absolutely a look
of How can you not judge or think that is weird? Clean your car. Get your aircon cleaned.
Well,
oh, that's the stuff. No, clean your car.
Well, it gets better. Someone else sent in, I remember I wanted to eat our carpet because of the smell.
Eat.
He's self-nominating. He's eating the hot sauce because he's ready to judge. Off you go. 1, 2, 3.
You freaking weirdo. Oh.
Sam.
All right, next one.
Yep, that's all you wanted to say. You had a whole spoon of hot sauce to say that. I knew that one would get him actually because our carpet smells disgusting at the moment.
Disgusting.
We've been trying to clean. Oh,
I'd actually lick that bowl before I eat the carpet.
100%. I agree.
That's disgusting.
All right, on to some less, like
Look,
some weird mixes.
Minus the heat. That's actually quite nice.
I can smell it. Wow, that's strong.
It's very vinegary.
So some sandwiches. My favourite sandwich was banana and cheese.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Another sandwich, peanut butter, Nutella and cheese.
The cheese is weird, but continue. Yeah.
So obviously something
peanut
in that.
butter, Nutella.
This
nutty.
one. Imagine a bowl of chocolate ice cream
Yum.
with cinnamon and chili powder.
No, those things don't go
No.
together. Those things don't go together.
They do if you're pregnant. I think you need to lick a lemon for that one.
No.
Actually, save it for this one. You're going to want to be judgmental here.
Chili powder on ice cream is just wrong. I mean, that's not a judgment. That's just a fact.
Really? You're pushing it now. I'll let you hold out because I don't want to make you do 2 in a row. And I know you're going to judge this one. I'm a lifelong vegetarian and all I wanted was steak. I'd never even tried it before, but the smell had my mouth watering.
Why would I judge? That's a win. You finally became human.
Okay. You get vegetarian to human. I was one for 18 years of my life. Come on.
I don't know whether I'd say human. I'd say lost.
Oh, enjoy that.
I'd say
enjoy
lost.
that lemon.
Lost.
Give it a good bite.
I saw a post today. This I will suck the lemon. I saw a post today. Apparently vegans put 20 baby pig carcasses out the front of Parliament as a stand of, oh, you haven't banned pork in our state.
But where did they get the pigs from?
I don't know. I was like, what a waste of bacon.
And for any vegans who didn't like that, I hope you just enjoyed Sam sucking on a lemon. Oh, this is great. All right.
I'm just thinking of the bacon.
You don't have to eat the whole thing. You went all in.
All right, continue. My lips are burning and my...
All right, this mum sent in, I craved toothpaste and beer. It was really, really hard to stop eating the toothpaste.
It's like a spider, but worse. Like the toothpaste would be like a
Oh, not in the beer, like
okay.
just separately, like two separate things. Craved beer. Well, beer's hard because like one of our kids, I had a
'cause you're
huge
pregnant.
hankering for white wine for a little while with one of our kids, and I was like, I can't drink it.
Then we found no alcohol wine.
Yes, which was
Problem
amazing.
solved. I'm going to sneeze in a second. This is like...
This is so much fun for me.
Between the lemon and the... This is not a good combo.
Like I said, you may be having contractions later tonight. This mum sent in, I craved McDonald's diced onions. Not the burger, just the onions.
Yeah, the raw onions are the bomb. I got a freaking quarter pounder the other day with no onions. I felt jibbed.
It's one way to keep your husband away, like while you're not feeling up for any sexy time. It's like, I'll just eat a bucket of onions and breathe on you. Another mum sent in tabbouleh and peanut butter squished together.
What's tabbouleh again?
It's like that stuff you get
Is that
like
the gross
on your
green
kebabs, green and
It's got like, is it couscous and crap in
Yeah.
it or something?
yeah, something like that.
Blech. Wait, and peanut butter?
And peanut butter.
Blech. It's like savoury and sweet.
Well, I thought about it, and the peanut
it
butter's
tomato?
probably
It's like tomato.
The peanut
is it
butter's probably more savoury. 'Cause that's
coriander,
like what
or
you
is
make.
it-
It's what you make satay out of. So to be, I feel like that's not too
Wait, tabbouleh
outrageous.
is what you make satay out of?
No, peanut butter is what you. It's the
Yeah,
base of
I
satay.
know.
So it's kind of
You don't get
within
a
the same region.
tabbouleh satay.
Are you being
thing.
rude?
No, I'm Googling what tabbouleh is. No. Finely chopped parsley. That's why it's gross. Soaked something, tomatoes, mint, onion, olive oil, lemon juice, salt and sweet pepper.
Yep.
Interesting.
With
peanut
a
butter.
dollop of peanut butter.
Ugh.
And then the last one I've got to share, we've got heaps sent in, but we want to keep moving, is I was really craving one type of Thai food from one restaurant, and Google said it was open, and when I got there, it was closed, and I bawled all the way home.
Very cool.
And that leads us into the question that was, what has made you cry while you were pregnant? And I don't know if we're going to make it through all of these. I've got, out of the almost 200 responses, I picked the top 21. But safe space, because if Sam decides to become judgmental, he's on the hot sauce.
My mouth is fine. This isn't bad at all.
My husband compared my potato bake to another woman's potato bake. So I cried, and then I tried to get out of a moving vehicle while 8 months pregnant to get away from him. He's opting for the hot sauce. Please don't put it all over the couch. You're like sucking up the drips, you weirdo. Comment away.
Don't get out of a freaking moving car. Bloody hell. You did that. We weren't going to why you nearly did that.
Oh, when the
Will we?
emotions take over and you're like,
All the alcohol for Beck.
oh no, stop. That's Anyway, an acquaintance who lives 300 kilometers away named her son a name I had on my list for my son.
Oh, so she cried.
So she
Wait,
cried.
an acquaintance.
An acquaintance that lived over 300 kilometers away used the name that she had for her son. On the list, it wasn't even the name. So, yeah, I get it. You want your name to be unique. Cry away, mama. I cried because I thought we were out of craft dinner. We had 6 boxes. I just couldn't see them.
Craft dinner.
That's like a thing.
What is it?
I don't know. I've heard of it. It must be American. I think they're like the
Packet.
maybe mac and cheese packets we get. I don't know.
Oh, we have Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's what I figure in my mind. That's what that is. I cried because I accidentally left dip out overnight instead of putting it back in the fridge, and we had to throw it out.
That's sad.
Food related, I think that's sad. I cried because a team lost a hockey game, but I don't even like sports. I had a dream that my husband cheated on me, so I didn't talk to him for 24 hours. Would you like to comment? lemon's looking pretty good right now.
I'm going double hot sauce. I think. The lemon just hits badly after hot sauce.
Chip chop. Take your pick. I've got a lot of these to go.
I'm going to do hot sauce.
Would you like me to read it again?
No. Yes.
All right. Off you go. I had a dream that my husband cheated on me, so I didn't talk to him for 24 hours.
You freaking did that to me too, you butthead. I woke up and I was in the doghouse and I did nothing wrong.
Pregnancy dreams are wild though. No one ever warned me about that. And then I remember being on mum's forums and they're like, yeah,
and yet
I know.
after all that crap, here I am eating hot sauce. And I did nothing.
On the sauce train, KFC
now that's hitting. Okay.
KFC ran out of barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I had to profusely apologise to the teen cashier and told her I really wasn't mad at her, but I was just bawling my eyes out. And just imagine that. I'm so sorry, it's not you. It's not you. I just wanted barbecue sauce.
It is good barbecue sauce though.
Yeah. I dropped a chocolate heart on the road, then sat in the gutter and cried. Probably like,
Okay.
yeah. Like, I mean, when you're pregnant and you drop things, they're like dead to you sometimes because it's like, no, that's I can no longer reach that.
It's because you're too... Anyway.
I cried thinking about my son one day moving out of home while pregnant.
Yeah.
Yep. I can understand that though. You're imagining their life and what their life's going to be like, and then you get to the point where they're moving out of home and then you're like, oh my God.
The baby you haven't even had yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
You bite your tongue. It's probably burning.
My lips are.
I cried because the fluffy fabric softener bear mascot was so cute.
Yep.
I once cried in my car because I was looking out at a flock of geese flying and one was way behind trying his hardest to catch up to the group and honking nonstop. He eventually made it, but I sobbed. Go, little goose, go.
She could relate.
What? What? You get on one of them. That's so rude.
What, a pregnant woman waddling behind being like, you can do it.
Wait for me.
It's real?
It's real, but it's rude. Take your pick.
Real. And I stand by that comment.
I begged my husband to watch Harry Potter with me. We came to Dobby's death and I cried over his little shoes. I mean, you're thinking of little babies and he's dying and it's sad. I get it.
This is running. Mm-hmm.
I cried because my partner didn't put the spoon in the dishwasher the correct way. I watched a video of a rat washing itself in a puddle on TikTok.
Rat washing it. Oh, yep. I've
Washing
seen that
itself. Have you? I haven't.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So I saw that one and I was like, even I wanted to be a teeny bit judgmental of you. That sounds gross, but is it cute?
It's a rat washing itself in a puddle.
I cried in the supermarket because I couldn't decide if I wanted a parma or chops for dinner at 7 months pregnant.
Both.
Yep. I'll give you that one. That's not mean. That's true. I would have picked both too.
I know you would have.
When you're pregnant, your brain doesn't work that way. If you ever see your mum crying at the shops, just go ask if she's okay. She probably just needs someone to pick what she needs to have for dinner.
Just needs food.
I cried
Just
because
give her a biscuit. She'll be fine.
you're really asking for it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we got to keep moving. So
That's fine. I'll just self for that because it's true.
Self-suffer.
Pregnant women are hangry all the time.
Say that again right now. You good? Your face is turning so red. I love this so much.
I'm good.
I read an article about the dogs of 9/11. I sobbed like a baby for 3 hours. Later, I tried to tell my husband about it and started crying again. Days later, I tried to tell my mum and it happened again.
The poor dogs.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. But
Yeah, well,
also,
hopefully the little child inside of you might get this one. I cried because the long necks in Jurassic World 2 couldn't make it onto the boats when the volcano erupted. The movie was paused for 45 minutes
While
so I
she's
could
cried.
compose myself. That scene is at the start of the movie.
yeah, I know. Wow.
I mean, that's not fair that they're too big to be saved. I get it. So sad.
Not going to lie. I kind of want to go watch that movie now. Anyway.
I watched a TikTok on how you can take your dog to a national park and they can become a certified bark ranger. I hysterically sobbed.
What? Say it again?
I watched a TikTok on how you can take your dog to a national park and they become a certified bark ranger.
Okay. That's
I mean,
bad.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's weird. And she cried.
Yeah. There you go, Mr. Judgment. Take your pick.
Because the dog could
Are you loving the hot sauce or the
become
lemons? Come on.
I'm loving neither. That's weird.
This is not working. It's meant to deter you. I feel like it's empowering you. You're like, oh, if I have a thing of hot sauce, I can say whatever I like.
If anyone...
I'm glad you're not comfortable.
If anyone understands stubborn, it will be you. So carry on.
All right, my husband kissed me after he ate his lunch and he had tuna breath. I absolutely sobbed.
Oh, that one hit really bad. And I'm not even getting the water. Wait, what? Tuna breath.
Yep. Sobbed because she kissed tuna breath.
Yeah.
I cried
get
because
that.
the only thing I wanted for dinner was the McDonald's Happy Meal pasta from 17 years ago.
They used to do pasta?
Apparently.
I missed out.
Well,
I
yeah.
miss Big Macs when they're actually big. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
All right. Final one, number 21. I cried because avocado is more expensive than before, but I don't eat avocado and I don't even like avocado. Taking up the cause of the avocado eaters.
What does it matter?
All right, Mr. Judgment, pick your final judgment punishment.
Hipsters want to eat avocado, they can eat avocado.
Other people like avocado too. I'd love to see you get your next lot of GYG without guac. You'd be like, is it missing something?
I haven't had any guac in a long time. Thank you very much. Oh.
So now you've witnessed this. Come back next week and make sure you tell me what you want his punishment to be for calling me an elephant. I am taking suggestions. I will put a poll out there on like
As long as it's not putting
Instagram.
that on every meal. Oh, that would suck.
You're giving us ideas right now.
That's fine.
Let's stick it out there for everyone.
Wow.
What should Sam's punishment be? Or a reward for me. I'll take like you sending me with your personal budget for a nice spa weekend while you look after the kids and
Spa weekend.
yeah, take a friend and have a
Yeah, take a friend.
not you. A friend that doesn't call me an elephant. Maybe I do have a little bit of a forgiveness journey to go on.
Yeah.
But you can still make
Yeah.
it up to me first.
Yeah, and proof that she never forgets or lets up. I'm not saying you're an elephant. I'm just saying
I'm feeling like I need to bring the hot sauce back out. Anyway.
I'm not calling you an elephant. I'm just saying that's where the phrase in my mind came from
Yeah.
because you never let me forget.
This is in no way an endorsement for Frank's hot sauce, but I'm starting to wonder whether next time we have a difficult like marital conversation that we need to work something out.
What, you suck lemons and I have hot sauce?
Well, we'll just have them on standby. So if you say something rude or mean to me, you have to like
What do you do?
nothing. I'm perfect. I'm an angel. I don't say anything wrong ever.
Bull? Anyway.
Anyway, come back next week. Follow us on socials because I will put more questions out there. We're loving all these answers that we're getting sent in. Honestly, so good. Thank you for sending them in. We do want some more confessionals. We haven't done a confessional this year.
My mouth is really
Sam's
hurting now.
still dying over here. We haven't done a confessional yet this year. So send in your like mum fails, your dad fails, your kid fails, the silly things your kids have done. Teachers. Oh, teachers send in the best stories. So yeah, make sure you send us your stories and we will be back next week with a little bit more fun.
Bye.